Man, I feel like I did that lightning quick. Was that a few minutes? Was that a few minutes? Because that felt super fast. You know what? Let me take a drink of water. I'll eat up a few more seconds. All right, welcome back for week two, game two in week 3 here at the Dungeonbowl, the final game of the week. I've been looking forward to this one. I think this is an interesting matchup. Tonight we are going to have, no, we aren't. It's Womb Guardians versus Tainted Cocktails. I haven't updated their names. let's update their names. Let's do that. I don't want to have the wrong names up there for this game. There we go. That looks better. Let's try this again. We got a good one tonight. It's going to be the Womb Guardians versus Tainted Cocktails. El Nubarino versus Malik. This is Kemri versus Chaos. Why don't we look at the standings after our game that we just saw? Jingles all the way with their win against the Nurgle Burgle Boys. They will advance into second place here in week 3 with a record of 2-0-1. Tainted Cocktails currently in 4th place, and Womb Guardians currently in 5th. Very similar situation as to the game we just saw. Tainted Cocktails really wants a win that'll put them in good position here going into week 4. Again, this is a pivotal week here in the competition. Womb Guardians really kind of need a win if they want to stay alive. So Tainted Cocktails, a win is great. Womb Guardians, a win is almost a necessity. First up, we'll take a look at the Womb Guardians. They're coming in with a TV of 900. They have a 12-man roster. Not a lot going on this roster. This is a brand new team coached by El Nubarino. El Nubarino, another coach that has already qualified for the for the Blood Bowl. He's qualified in the lower bracket with another disgusting lizard team. 2 lizard teams in the Blood Bowl. Not a whole lot going on in this team. I think Kemri, I talked about how I didn't like Nurgle. I don't like Kemri. I like Kemri less. I think Kemri's a miserable team. Not a whole lot going on in this roster. You can see he's got the 4 Tomb Guardians with a strength of 5. He's got the Blitzras, they're the Blitzers. Everybody else is a skeleton. Really not a whole lot to say about this roster. There's not a lot going on. He's got the strength 5. That's a massive strength on the 4 Tomb Guardians. That's really it. They're not agile at all, right? His highest agility is 2. That is miserable. That's worse than lizards. So he really only has 2 options with this team. He can either have an impenetrable fortress that he can move the ball down the pitch with the Tomb Guardians, or he can use those Tomb Guardians to exert pitch control and try to weave his way down the pitch on offense. On defense, he just has to play solid Blood Bowl. He's got 4 strength 5 players. That is a lot for sure, and he can leverage them to great use. Think about it. You think about a strength 5 player To block down a strength 5 player, you generally want to get the 2-die block. To get the 2-die block with a standard 3-die player, 3 strength player, he's got to get 3 more assists. That's 4 players that he has to tie up just to block down 1 Tomb Guardian. 4 of those can be used to great effect if he spreads them out, but of course the more he spreads them out, the less they're helping each other. So he's got a balancing act that he has to balance here. I think it's very difficult with the Khemri team to do it. I don't think they're a good race to play as. Or rather, I don't think they're a competitive race. I think they're super fun. 1 TRR, 1 fan factor. Not a lot going for him on the staff either. He only has a pitiful 1 reroll. But he'll be up tonight against Tainted Cocktails. Tainted Cocktails, coached by Malik. He's coming in with a TV of 1340. This is a Chaos team. He has a full 11-man roster. And you can see he's doing what Chaos does, right? He has the 2 Beastmen. They are level 2. He's picked up Claw naturally. He picked up Dodge on one of the Beastmen. He picked up Block on another one. He has the Minotaur. That's a big guy. That's one of the better big guys in the game, in my opinion. He has a strength of 5. He has Frenzy. He has Horns. He has Mighty Blow. A terrifying, terrifying piece to have on the pitch. And then the 4 Chaos Warriors all have a strength of 4. Chaos is a great team. They're a great team out of the box. And Malik has leveled up a few players to make them all the better. He has 3, look at this staff. This actually blows me away. He has 3 cheerleaders, 3 coach assistants, 3 TRRs, 1 apothecary, and 3 fan factor. You are not gonna beat him. You're not gonna beat him on the kickoff event table. I say that now, and then we're gonna find out he gets beat on the kickoff event table. But man, oh man, he really wants those kickoff events to go in his favor. And I can't argue with that. I personally don't like to put a lot of money into coach assistant and cheerleaders, but I can't fault having just enough to have more than your opponent. 90K in the bank. Again, TV value of 1340. He's giving up 440,000 gold in inducement money in petty cash to the Khemri team. That's a whole lot of money that El Nubarino can do a whole bunch of stuff with. That is an amount of money that basically everything's on the table. He can do whatever he wants. I think a Master Chef might not be a bad idea. He's got star player options that can make his team actually do something. he's got a bunch of options. He can pick up those rerolls that he desperately needs. He can get 2 extra team training to bring him up to 3. He has a ton of options. Clive says that's a Morgenthorn. Sure. I don't know why you'd ever bring Morgenthorn, but sure, that's a Morgenthorn, all right. On paper, I give this to Tainted Cocktails, just on the strength of the rosters. However, El Nubarino, again, is a great coach and has qualified for the Blood Bowl. SP Beaver says, wait, a Chaos team can have 11 players? But El Nubarino is qualified for the Blood Bowl. He's a good coach. He knows what he's doing. And if anybody can make the Khemri team work, he can. So why don't we just get into it and see what happens? I think Tainted Cocktails, they're going to leverage their claw players. They're going to try to get the and the Minotaur, of course. They're going to try to get player advantage. They're going to try to get it early. Probably not going to mess around with the Tomb Guardians too much. They're probably going to go after the skeletons, the Skelly Men, to get that player advantage. If they can, they'll be in great shape. And I think the Womb Guardians, in turn, need to leverage those Tomb Guardians in some fashion. We've traditionally, so far in this competition, seen El Nubarino kind of keep 2 on the ball, 2 spread out. Of course, on defense, he can do whatever he wants with them. We'll see if he can stop this Chaos Cage. I'm not too concerned with his defense. I'm more concerned with his offense. But, I mean, he's been doing all right. He doesn't have a win yet, but, again, it's Khemri. I think he's been doing all right. So, let's get this game underway. All right, final game of week 3 here. Just 2 weeks of round robin after this week remaining. We are playing at the Supreme Court. I can't tell if this is a sunny day or a nice day. can see those massive Tomb Guardians. That strength of 5 is so scary. Oh, he brought in Hack. He brought in Hack. Oh, and he brought in someone else I'm not familiar with, but that is an ugly face. Tainted Cocktails. There you have it. That is a Chaos team. All right, there's Chaos Warriors with that strength of 4. The Beastmen, some of which have Claw. Here's the coin toss. The Womb Guardians are going to be on defense here to start this game. So who is this other star player? Who is this guy? Oh, maybe it wasn't a star player. Maybe it was a... Here he is. Ali Babad. He has stab, he has sidestep, he has jump up, he has block, and he has something I don't recognize. Oh, he has pass block. All right. What do you think the plan is with this player? Stublets! Pass block. Let's just read it together, shall we? Player with the skills allowed to move up to... 3. But... A player with the skills allowed to move up to 3 squares when the opposing coach announces that one of his players is going to pass the ball. Whatever, man. Cheering fans, this is what I was talking about with those that staff that Malik has, man. Like, he's going to win every single one of these kickoff events. Gets the extra reroll here. Berserking Tempest says pass block. I think it's move up to 3 spaces when an opponent declares a pass. That is correct. That is correct. Yeah, I don't know what the plan is with him. I think it's not for the pass block at all. I think it's for I mean, jump up's fine, block is good, and I think it might be for the stab. So stab is basically it's straight to armor. You can think of it as like a chainsaw without the bonus. And if it fails, it's not a turnover. So he doesn't have to make a black roll with that player. So he has 2 secret weapons on the pitch. Oh, he brought a wizard as well. So maybe the idea is he's got a secret weapon. He's got a chainsaw. He has an assassin. So he'll have 2 drives of secret weapons where he doesn't have to make block rolls. And then he has that wizard as well. 2-die block gets the POW against Hack. Right out of the gate here. Hack is injured. What a play. And now I've got a lane. I've got a lane. And the reason he has this lane here is because this Tomb Guardian is marked by this Chaos Warrior. He's not lending an assist. So this is a 2-die block against the Looney. He gets the POW. And there's the injury. Oh man, I thought I was saying a bunch of cool stuff. And that's it. Hack is out for the rest of the game. Doesn't matter what the injury roll is. It doesn't matter what takes him off the pitch. What matters is that he's a secret weapon, and without a bribe, he's not going to be allowed to come back onto the pitch. Here's the pickup by Tom Collins, the number 3 beast man. Went for the pass for some SVP here. Spent the reroll. You know what? I think think that's fine. I think that's fine. He got that free reroll on the kickoff event. Wanted to get the SPP. I think that's totally fine. He's going to cage up on his own 6-yard line. He's going to send a Beastman down the left wide zone, across the line of scrimmage. Not going for these marks. This is good play. I want to point this out too. Earlier in the season, not so much early in the competition, but early in the season, you would see Malik go in and go aggressive on these marks. And going aggressive on the marks, you'll see a lot of Chaos players do that early in their Chaos careers. But what that's doing, especially against a team like Khemri, you're just giving the blocks back to your opponent. So here he's saying, you know what, I don't want to do that. He took the blitz that he wanted to take. That was a key mark, a key blitz. Very smart, very well done. And then he says, I'm going to exert some pitch control over here in the left wide zone. I'm not going to give you the block. Really good turn here by Malik so far. Gets a push on the final player on the line. Turn 1 now to the Womb Guardians. 2-die block. They're coming back strong on Painkiller. The number 11 Chaos Warrior gets the knockdown by the number 2 Tomb Guardian. Blitz by number 3. Try to take out another. Is he going after the Beastman? He is. Not going to work out. Both down result. Oh! Now you can see here that this is ripe for the fireball, but El Nubareno wisely is saying, I'm not going to waste the fireball here because I can't convert it into anything. So maybe I'd knock down some of your players, but what am I going to do after that? So I think it's good that he's held on to that fireball. Two-die block. Gets the POW. Oh, I know what that is. That's I have a filter to reduce background noise. And so when I laugh, the filter goes, oh, that's just noise. I'll have to do a better job, I'm sorry. Actually, I gotta dial in the filter a little better. Good block by Malik. He's gonna reset this cage, or he's gonna move this cage over to center pitch at the 4-yard line. Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you, SPV. And Clevius. Solid cage here by Malik. Turn 2 now for the Womb Guardians. Will they fireball now? Well, they're not going to do it at the beginning of their turn. Probably won't do it at the end of their turn. 2-die block. Good block on the Minotaur here. Womb Guardians doing a really good job here of at least picking off this Minotaur. Had a bad first turn, but that's all right. They've picked off this Minotaur, and now that Minotaur is really not doing a whole lot for Tainted Cocktails. Making good use of the Tomb Guardians. Good knockdown. Good knockdown to number 10. 1-die block on Bloody Mary. It's going to be both down results. And that's it. Holding on to that reroll, he has to. Turn 3 for Tainted Cocktails. 2-die block. Gets the pal number 12. SP Beaver says, okay, going forward, we're all going to have to play serious Blood Bowl. So Haven doesn't laugh. Man, this game is so fun. You should be laughing. 2-die block. Gets the push with the number 1 Beastman, Bloody Mary. That was a 2-die block to the Horns. Horns means if you take a blitz, you get a +1 to your strength. Cage is going to cross the line of scrimmage in the left wide zone now. Clefy says, oh man, Tomb Guardians don't even have general access, so they have to get doubles to get blocked. Man, that's awful. Yeah, so when you level up a player, at least in this version of the rules, good block on the Tomb Guardian. Good play here, Malik, going after these Tomb Guardians. Clivey says, man, I would spread my cage out more. Getting nervous about that fireball, are you? Failed the wild animal roll. Tried to move the Minotaur. So the Minotaur is a wild animal. That means if he blocks or he blitzes, or before he takes an action, he has to roll a d6. If it's a block or a blitz, then he only has to get a 2+ in order to go ahead with that action. Otherwise, it's a 4+. He tried to reposition that Minotaur, which, man, I don't think he would have made it with the AG of 2. It looks like he was going to have to dodge out here. But anyway, he tried to reposition the Minotaur. That made it a 4+, failed that roll, and so he's going to stay prone on the ground. Might be fearful of the foul. Berserking Tempest says Camry is garbage. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the team, but I do like. I mean, I love watching people play different races in this game, especially races you don't get to see a lot of. Nick Satan last season played an ogre team, which you very rarely see for good reason. Clappius played a goblin team this season. That was fun to watch. Yes, exactly like goblins. Yeah, here's the foul here. Here's the foul. He's getting 4 assists on this foul. I think this is not a bad idea. Gets a stun. He was looking for more. At least he's not going to get called off the pitch. You can only foul once a turn. There are a few actions you're going to do once a turn. Pass, handoff, foul, and blitz. Blocked by the number 13 Chaos Warrior over in the left wide zone. Tainted Cocktails are going to keep plotting this cage down pitch. He's got the speed advantage on Womb Guardians. And now the ball, the cage is going to end up on the 14-yard line. Honestly, I don't think El Nubarino even wants to spend the fireball here. Unless he thinks he's going to be able to get in on the ball. I think he just saves it. Because having that fireball, having the threat of a fireball, is going to change your opponent's behavior. Good stun on Tom Cotton. That's a good mark by Malik, I think. That's a very good mark. He's going to tie up this blitzer out. Remember, the most agile players on this Khemri team have an AG of 2. So any tie-up means that player is not moving unless the blitz is spent on that player. Berserking Tempest says, clearly it's not changing anything with that tiny cage. Perhaps. I don't think Malik's in much threat here. 2-die blitz with the Tomb Guardian. Good blitz. Gets a stun. Great stun. And Bloody Mary. It's going to get a mark on the ball. SP Beaver says, I feel these coaches have gotten so much better at positioning since season 1. Yeah. Man, I say it all the time. I just gush about this game. I like this game for very similar reasons as to why I like fighting games. Or why I like games like X-Wing. Because you have so many, or even Armada, games like that. You have so many options. There's so much agency in this game. You get to choose, what race you're playing. You get to choose who your players are, what skills they're going to get, what your tactics are going to be, what your strategy is going to be, what your staff's going to look like, what your inducements will be. It's just so fun. And because you have so much agency, everybody gets to play with their own unique style. Double skulls here with the blitz with the number 13 Chaos Warrior. Handoff, good handoff. That's a smart move by Malik. He's going to score here 1-0. Very well done by Tainted Cocktails here in the first half. To go up 1-0 in this game. Berserking Tempest says, best game to get away from Madden with. Oh, the poor Looney. We hardly knew ye. Mercifully, the 4th Tomb Guardian is going to come back onto the pitch. Clivey says, you almost never get to kill players with a chainsaw in Madden. Tainted Cocktail is going to be on defense here with 4 turns left for Womb Guardians, 3 for Tainted Cocktails, 2 rerolls left for Tainted Cocktails, 1 for the Womb Guardians. Plenty of rerolls left for Tainted Cocktails. Womb Guardians have wisely held on to their one and only reroll. (11v11) on the pitch. Womb Guardians are going to try to lock down this entire defensive line. I think that is fair. It's going to have 2 back to receive, 1 Blitzra, 1 Skeleton. All right, let's go. Here's the kick. Tainted Cocktails does not have a kicker. I was going to say the same. 2 die block of the line. It's going to be a push. Next block on the line. 2 die block, another push. 2 pushes on 2 Chaos Warriors. Oh, I'm sorry. A push on the Minotaur. And that's going to be a 2 die block on the number 11 Chaos Warrior. The left defensive tackle is going to get knocked down. Blitz coming up. 2 die blitz on the number 4 Beastman. Spends his reroll here. Gets the knockdown. That would have been the end of his drive. Gets a good KO there. Hopefully that'll translate into the next half. Had to spend the reroll here. That ball was in a precarious situation. He wouldn't have been able to pick it back up if he didn't. So I think that was a good spend. Going for the pickup with the Blitzer here. And the reason he's doing this with the Blitzer, you might say, oh, he's a blitzer. He wants to be blocking and hitting. I mean, maybe. But he has that block skill. That makes him a little safer on blocks. The block skill means on a both down result, he doesn't have to get knocked down. So he can stay, he can remain standing. So that makes him a little bit of a safer ball carrier. So I think that's a good play here by El Nubarino as well. Only 1 block to take, a block and a blitz, 2 blocks to take, a block and a blitz, a block and a blitz, 2 blocks and a blitz. Takes the blitz on the Tomb Guardian to push him away. He's not going to get that second block. We'll see if he wants to set up for the block on number 4 again, because it's strength of 5. It's a lot of players you have to dedicate to get that 2 die. SB Beaver says, if only there was an elf to leap in there and strip the ball away. Well, there's the players. So he's got a 1 die here with a 3, 4, 5. Gets a push. Turn 6 for the Womb Guardians. 2 die block in the left wide zone. Gets a push. That was with the number 1 Tomb Guardian. Trying desperately to move this ball down pitch. He doesn't really have a... I'm not even going to say really. He definitely does not have a passing game to speak of. Doesn't mean he can't pass. That's an action that's available to him. 2 die blitz on the right side of the line. Gets a KO. That's another KO. 2-man player advantage for Womb Guardians. Again, we'll see if this will translate into the second half of the game. It's going to move the ball down pitch. Got to mark the number 10 Chaos Warrior. There it is. Well done. Well done by El Nubarino, I think. Opened up a hole down center pitch. Tied everybody else up on the pitch. Says, if you want to come get me, you have to roll some dice. Man, so well done. So well done. Man, these guys, man. These guys. I tell you. 2 die block, well done. Blitz on the ball carrier. 2 die blitz with horns. Gets the knockdown. Well done by Malik. Where's the ball going to scatter? He gets an injury. He gets an injury. Oh no. 1-man player advantage for El Nubarino. And the ball scatters over here. All right. Tainted Cocktails are going to say, okay, cool. Good dodge by the Beastman over in the left wide zone. He's going to move toward the ball. Another good dodge, this time by the Chaos Warrior. Finally failed one. And got stunned for his trouble. Turn 7 for the Womb Guardians now. Oh no! Oh no, after all that! That's the problem with having so few rerolls. Roll double skulls. Doesn't have a reroll to make it safe. That's the end of his turn. A lost turn for the Womb Guardians. Turn 8 now for Tainted Cocktails. 2-die block with horns. He's gonna block him onto the ball. Where's the ball gonna scatter? It's gonna scatter to the hands of the Beastman. Because of course it is. SP Beaver says, I mean, Chaos is the passing team. Berserking Tempest says, better than what else? I feel he's just ignoring us now. I'm not ignoring anyone. You're absolutely right. I failed a pass on a 44% pass. You succeeded on a 33% pass. You are unequivocally the better passer. 2-die block with the Minotaur gets a push. Frenzy follow up here. Another 2-die gets the POW. How many turns are left? 1 turn. I don't think Tainted Cocktails can get in the end zone. So it's going to be 1-0 at the half here. It's just a matter of taking blocks. Final turn of the first half now. Womb Guardians in turn 8. They're going to keep that wizard in their pocket. Take a block, take a blitz, probably call it a half. There's a stand-up blitz on the Minotaur. 2-die blitz is only going to get a push. He doesn't have any other blocks, does he? Take a foul. He's going to get 2 assists on the foul on Tom Collins. Let's go. Let's go. It's stunned. What did he get? He just got the, he just got the stun. Got called off, so that's not going to work in his favor. When you're called off the pitch, you are out for the rest of the game. 1-0 at the half. Tainted Cocktails in the lead. They're going to be on defense here in the second half. Womb Guardians are going to have another shot to try to score here in the second half. Who's on the pitch? How do the Womb Guardians... Oh, they had the 2-star players. That's why. So it's going to be a 1-man player advantage for the Womb Guardians here. 11v10 on the pitch. So Tainted Cocktails with a 3-man defensive line. They've got a number of players just shy. A number of they have 2 wide, 3 linebackers, and then 1 safety, I believe. Here's the kick. Womb Guardians actually. Well, there you go. I was wrong. The Womb Guardians are gonna win this kickoff event. 1 safety for Tainted Cocktail. The Womb Guardians 5-man offensive line. They're pulling a player off the line. They want to get an assist on the Beastman, it looks like. Oh, great kick for the Womb Guardians. Bad kick for Tainted Cocktails, but he doesn't have a kicker to really make it safe. Womb Guardians do not have to roll to pick up that ball. And what makes that such a great kick, I think what Tainted Cocktails should have done there without a kicker is just kick it dead center. kick it dead center so that it absolutely will not go off the pitch and be a touchback, because this Khemri team has an AG of 2 at best. They're never going to pick up the ball. It's going to take them like 3 turns. 2-die block with the number 2 Tomb Guardian. Gets a stun on Painkiller. Well done. Another 2-die block, this time on the right defensive tackle. This is the second Chaos Warrior getting blocked down. He says, wait, there are people who don't get it dead center? 2-die block. Blitz coming up. Going for the blitz on the Minotaur. 2-die blitz gets a push. So, I certainly don't mind this. If you can take a Minotaur off the pitch, that's great. But personally, my style is to go after the players you can take off the pitch. Which they don't... The Minotaur's only an AV of 8, so is everyone else. So it's fine. But if we were to flip this, Tainted Cocktails, for example, they don't want to go after the Tomb Guardians so much as go after the skeletons here, the Skelly Men. They have an AV of 7. So they're much easier to take off the pitch. Turn 9 for Tainted Cocktails. 2-die block over in the left wide zone. And with this free block that they're going to take, get a stun. They stand up Harvey Wallbanger. Middle linebacker. 2-die block with the Minotaur now. Oh, that crazy star player, Ali Babad's on the pitch now. 2-die block with horns. 1-die block with horns, rather. Spends the reroll. Wanted to get the knockdown here. Knocks down the ball carrier. Where's the ball going to scatter? Favorable scatter for Tainted Cocktails. They're going to go straight in for the ball here. Failed to pick up. They don't have the reroll to make that safe. Man, that's a lot of dice. That was 2 GFIs to a pickup. 2+, 2+, 50-50 pickup, 4+. Two-die block gets the push on number 2, Woo-Woo. So now you can see the way the formation works here is the ball's behind the offensive line. The defense is still fairly in formation here. Womb Guardians are going to take whatever blocks they can and then try to pick up. Well, you can't do that when it's a turnover. Try to pick off the defenders as he can, but now he's going to have to get through another turn of Tainted Cocktails going after this ball. So here's the block. 2-die block on number 12. Gets the pow. They're going to what now? Yeah, I stand corrected. 3+ pickup. Can he score? Wow, 2 GFIs. Oh, did you need... I don't even know if that was necessary. I don't think you needed to do either of those GFIs. I think he would have been safe here. Not so trusty Patches says, roll them dice, kill those Khemri. Thank you for the bits. Like he said, why did he take those GFIs? Yeah, I don't think he needed to. He did that to rub it in the face of his enemies. 2-die block against the star player. Oh man, we don't even get to see what the star player could have done. Oh, that's a lot of that's a lot of inducement money. That's a lot of petty cash. That's gone. He regened, but it's not going to matter. He's a secret weapon. So there's the lightning bolt. Finally spends the lightning bolt. He can't afford Tainted Cocktails to score again if he wants to remain alive in this game. I think that's a good spend there, but now he's got to convert this somehow, and he just doesn't really have the speed to. He's gonna have to tie up some players here and then pray to Nuffle. Fifey says he just comes back to the next game. That would be something if star players could like die like in a campaign or in a season or something. 2-die block, gets the POW. He gets the POW. Oh, he got the POW! Double POWs! Gonna get a 2-die here on the number 6 beastman in the right wide zone. Guardian's trying to pick apart this defense. Taking the blocks, picking them apart. He doesn't want them to be able to regroup on this ball, whether it's going to be on offense or defense. Tainted Cocktails now to take a block. They're going to have a free shot at this ball. They have 2 rerolls remaining. Stand up the Minotaur. Took the block first. I think it's good action order. Gets a mark on the ball. Also a good decision. Needs to stand up number 2. Oh, he's going for the ball pickup with number 2. GFI's to score. There it is. Decided to score. I don't think he needed to, but you know what? If you go up 2-0, then that's fine. That's fine. Well done by Malik there. 2-0. Boy, it's going to be really tough for Womb Guardians to catch up from this. Tainted Cocktail's not going to get back there. Knocked out Beastman. I think that's going to be a one-man player advantage. Oh no, I think it's now all even on the pitch. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10v10 on the pitch. Womb Guardians are going to have a second shot here on offense. So that's 2 now for Tainted Cocktails. 1 on offense, 1 on defense. Can't really ask for much better than that. Here's the kick. Let's see if he kicks dead center. I think he should. Wow, Womb Guardians wins another kickoff event. That's a better kick. We'll see if Womb Guardians can even pick this ball up. They don't have a reroll. Two-die block on the right side of the line. 2-die block on the left. It's POW here. 2-die block on the Minotaur gets a push. This will be a chain push. Pushes the left Tomb Guardian out. Gets a 2-die block again on the Minotaur. Gets the knockdown here. Good blocking order here by El Niverino. Blitzing with the left Tomb Guardian on the line. We get the 2-die blitz against number 5. Gets the POW. Swoon, who's leveled up, or who will level up to level 3 if he stays alive. SP Beaver says, if they sprint down the field, could they even score twice with 5 turns left? Fun to... They can get the entire length of the pitch in 2 turns. They can get the entire length of half a pitch in 2 turns. Ball's on Womb Guardian's own 4-yard line. Tainted Cocktails taking a mark. They're gonna get the block here. Took the mark here. Not sure what the plan is here. If he wanted to go for the blitz, it's a 2-die with horns. He could have brought number 1 right here, and that would have been a 2-die, but this is okay. Gets the mark on number 8. Wild animal roll. Tried to move that wild animal. Fearing the foul again. Gets a mark on number 8. Sends 1 player back deep. He is a safety for sure. Failed dodge. He's going to spend his reroll here. Interesting choice of spend. He wanted to get a player back. There's really no threat of the pass. 2-die block at the line. Gets a pal here against the number 13, number 10 Chaos Warrior. 3 dots and a dash. Moving that Tomb Guardian way down pitch to protect this ball carrier. Ball carrier is now on Tainted Cocktail's own 10-yard line. Tainted Cocktails needs this pressure is not pressure. They're gonna need to pull these players back and try to play some defense here. Turn 13 for Tainted Cocktails. Oh, they're gonna take the block instead. Ooh, oh, yikes, yikes, yikes. Lots of blocks, lots of blocks. I mean, I guess it's fine. You don't have to prevent the score. You're up 2-0. Clive says they do not care. They want blood. Honestly, that's fine enough. Fails the wild animal roll again. He's going to get 1 mark on the ball carrier. Has the blitz been spent yet? Nope. Here it comes. 2-die blitz. Gets the pal. Where's the ball going to go? Where's the ball gonna go? Scatters into the hands of Woo Woo, the number 2 Beastman. Kickoff turn 14 with a straight blitz. 2-die blitz on the ball carrier. Gets the pal. Where's the ball scattered this time? Scatters right behind the Tomb Guardian. Both down results. He gets a stun, a decent stun here, thankfully, but that's going to be a turnover. 3 turns left. Turn 14 for Tainted Cocktails. Continue to take these blocks. Again, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Went for the ball. Goes for the short pass. Failed the pass. That's a marked pass. That's going to be tough. It's a 5+. Doesn't get intercepted. Failed the pass. That's a turnover. Turn 15 now for Womb Guardians. Not so trusted badges. Thank you for the bits. Two-die block on the number 1 Beastman. SP Beaver says, giving a bad name to the Chaos Passers. How dare you? Oh my goodness! Good pickup. Good pickup by the Blitzra. 50-50 pickup with an AG of 2. Womb Guardians fighting tooth and nail here to try to score. They can do it next turn, provided the Blitzra stays upright. Two-die block on the Chaos Warrior back in No Man's Land. Gets a pal here. Looking for a lucky 10. Doesn't get it. Who's he fouling? The Minotaur. 2 assists on the Minotaur. 1 assist on the Minotaur. Doesn't get called off, doesn't get anything out of it. Marks number 1. Good mark. Good dodge. Marking who he can. Good play. Good play by Womb Guardians. That is a lost turn due to the both down result by Tainted Cocktails. And Womb Guardians are going to get on the board here. 2-1. Tainted Cocktails going to be in the lead here. There's going to be 1 turn in this game left. There's virtually no way for Womb Guardians to win here. There might be a riot. If there is, it's a guaranteed added turn. That is a marvelous victory dance. What was that shot? There wasn't a GFI on that. I'm pretty sure there wasn't a GFI on that. Knocked out player, he's good. He's lying in the sun. He's like, nah, I'm good. I don't need to be in the game. You can keep me out, coach. You can keep me out. Womb Guardians are going to set back all of their important players. That's all 4 Tomb Guardians. They have to put at least 3 players on the line for a valid, for a legal formation. If you don't have 3 players to put on the line, you have to put as many as you can. Everybody else is going back. You can put a maximum of 2 players in either wide zone. Otherwise, you can place your players wherever you want. Tainted Cocktails. I would play for the riot. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. I'd say, you know what? I'm going to score 3-1. That's what I would do. He's putting 3 Chaos Warriors on the line. He's going to try to block down this line. That's fair. He doesn't have any rerolls. So if there is a riot, and he does want to get that TD for the SPP and for the bragging rights, that'll change up what he wants to do. Otherwise, he's going to block down the line, take a foul, call it a day. Big snap. And the Cocktails is going to get the move. Is this going to mean anything? It's not. Yeah, it's just going to take the blocks. This is going to be final turn of the game. It's going to start with a blitz. He's going to get a push. Another push. Well, 1 block left in the game. It's another push. That's it. That'll be the game. Might as well try to pick this ball up for some SPP. Oh, move somebody back. Yeah. Good call. Good call. Yeah, get some SPP on that guy. Well done. Smart play. Well done. And that is it. 2-1. Tainted Cocktails is going to take this one against the Womb. Oh, no. That's the 2nd star player this week. Negroni, the number 12 Chaos Warrior, is going to pick up the MVP and level up in this game. Hack, of all people, is the MVP for Womb Guardians. That's unfortunate for them because that means they're losing 5 SPP in this game. Oh, man. 19 SPP for Tainted Cocktails, 8 for Womb Guardians, but really just the 3. Really well played game by Malik and Tainted Cocktails. And honestly, even though they lost this game, Kemry's so hard to play, and I commend El Numerino. He did great. I thought he did great with this team in this game. Got on the board there at the end. 2-1's the final. And that's going to do it for week 3. So we are done with week 3. We have 2 more weeks of round robin here in the Dungeon Bowl, after which the top 2 teams of each division will advance to the semifinals, and then the 2 finalists will advance to the Blood Bowl. The Blood Bowl is the final competition of the season. It is an invitational. It's the only competition that's not an open competition. And the winner of that will be declared this season's champion. So the schedules will, Cleffy says, new matchups posted tomorrow. Yes, indeed. So the week's going to begin tomorrow. That's when the coaches will be able to begin scheduling their matches. And as those get scheduled, you'll see the schedules on Twitch, and you can also check them out on Twitter and on Facebook, and you can find the information for that right there on your screen. Play Blood Bowl, please! What a fun game this is! Where else can you have Beastmen and Chaos Warriors beat up on mummies? and a goblin with a chainsaw! It's such a fun game. You have so much agency, you have so much choice. You can play this game however you like. It's super fun. You can pick it up in its video game form, which is just the board game. It's called Blood Bowl 2. You can pick it up on Steam, or you can pick up the tabletop version at your friendly local game store. But we'll see you back here for week 4 for some more Dungeon Bowl action. And until then, enjoy your week, everybody.